Hello. In the modern world, one of the components of the development and stabilization of the world economy is extraction and processing of raw materials. It's well known that most of the mining is carried out by open and underground methods. And if in underground mining, in addition to dust suppression, air purification is used with the help of gas treatment plants in the ventilation systems of the mines, then such methods are not applicable for quarries. Traditional pollution dust particles and oxides of sulfur, carbon and nitrogen is a constant problem in places close to the source of emissions. For example, in the zones of the influence of mining and processing enterprise. In this slide, show the persons plastic explosives used in Russia. Here we can see a diagram that shows the composition of pollutions in the air of the working area of the quarry. Here are the results of experimental explosions. In this paper, we will talk about nitrogen oxides. Factors contributing to the formation of nitrogen oxides. First is evaluations of the technology of manufacturing explosives. Second is charge density of explosives, wells, holes, water cut, and factoring of rocks. Mechanism of formation of the nitrogen oxides. The first is stoichiometrically unbalanced response. Second is the deflagration of nitrate granules and sensitizations of emulsion mixtures. Methods and means of measuring the level of nitrogen oxides emissions. In first hand, we can say about continuous gas analysis, and the other hand, it's optical methods. For example, correlation spectroscopy and differential optical absorption spectroscopy. They measure the content of nitrogen oxides in the air. You can use in an unmanned aerial vehicle with a portable sensor. You can see in this slide. And also, we can measure the level of nitrogen oxides emissions using a multi-gas analyzer. The table shows some of the gases that can be detected on this device. This graph shows the result of measurements of how gas concentration change after explosions. And now let's talk about methods of reducing nitrogen oxide emissions. The first method is the use of neutralizing additives. The second method is the use of stabilizing additives, and third method is use of alternative oxidants. That's all. Thank you for attention. Goodbye.